Robin, India versus New Zealand, though it's a dead rubber, but in Champions Trophy they say there's nothing dead about any dead rubber.
Well, I don't think it's a dead rubber. I think it's a pretty important game as far as momentum is concerned. It's a short tournament, and so given that it's a short tournament, I think you want to maintain momentum. And I think the Indian team, given that they've started well and created great momentum for themselves in this tournament, will want to maintain it because they're practically playing the next game on the bounce. So it will be serious business for them tomorrow.
Of course, now Indians are through to the semi-final. I mean, you'd see this team going all the way and repeating the heroics of 2013.
Yeah, I think they seem pretty much favourites to do that, to be honest. I think we've got the team, we've got the form, the bowlers are bowling well, the batters are batting exceptionally well. We've got the advantage of familiar conditions than other teams. So obviously everything India stands to gain whilst going to the back end of the tournament. So definitely a little bit of advantage for them.
300th ODI for none other than Virat Kohli. You know, you played with the likes of Sachin, Saurav, Rahul. 300th ODI, what does it mean for a player of his stage, 14,000 runs, 51 tons in ODIs?
Well, I think you reach a point in your career when you've played consistently so well that every other game you'd be breaking a record. And I think Virat finds himself in that kind of a place and truly deserves it for the kind of contribution and for what he's done for our country. As far as batting and as an individual player is concerned, he's done exceptionally well and truly deserves it. I don't think there's anyone who's made their debut in the last 5 years who'll end up achieving 300 games in their career. So I think this is no mean feat. So extremely happy for him.
Of course, a lot of people were questioning his place also in the side, but the best way he silenced the critics by scoring a century against Pakistan.
Well, yeah, that's it's par for the course, isn't it? In our country where you don't perform for some time and then they're calling for your head. But I've always believed that a player of his caliber and players who are special deserve to have a long rope, and he's done everything to augur that long rope for himself over the last year or so. And it's not like he's been out of form. It's just that he hasn't performed to the high standards that he set for himself. So in that sense, in that sense, I think he still continued to do fairly well. But he's just got us so used to such a high caliber of performances that anything less than that, then we start complaining. But we hope that he can continue to bat the way he's batting and bring us more laurels.